Hello, McQueenie Baptist.
It's Mark.
And Max, your favorite architects.
And we're here to walk through the improvement plans from the architect's perspective. First, on the left-hand side of the screen, you see the existing site plan of the church. And on the right, we have the proposed development plan. Well, I wanted to highlight quickly at this scale that the grassy area northwest on the site is where we would propose to build a new parking lot for 80 cars. And looking at the church site, on the south side of the site, where the existing fellowship hall and parking lot is where we propose to build a new sanctuary. So that's the big picture. Zooming in on the church itself, now that we know where the parking lot and the sanctuary are going, we can compare the new and the existing. And here you see the fellowship hall. That would go away and be replaced by an approximately 7,000 square foot sanctuary that we'll look at inside in a minute. Where the existing sanctuary is renovated to become the new fellowship hall. In this existing courtyard, we place the classroom addition. And in this existing courtyard, we place the kitchen addition that serves the renovated fellowship hall. At the rear of the facility, we place a covered walkway connecting the entry to the new sanctuary and the entry to the fellowship hall. And on the front side entry to the sanctuary facility, a portico stairs place for dropping off cars. There's an overall perspective of the church shape that if we compare the new program to the existing church, what we'll see again is where the fellowship hall is. That's the new sanctuary. Where the courtyard grassy area is now becomes the classroom addition. And over here in that courtyard is where we build a new kitchen that serves the fellowship hall, where the old sanctuary, where the sanctuary is now, becomes the fellowship hall. Now it is a little closer. We can take a look at it and see the difference. Right, most of the work is right here. Well, the fellowship hall becomes the sanctuary and the classroom addition, and that's what you see here. So, get a sense for and the look and feel is consistent with the look and feel of the church now. It's just twice as big and twice as tall. Here you see another view of the church, and we can compare, looking at from the side, the same view, existing versus proposed. There you can see the old fellowship hall, and it was replaced by the new sanctuary. Another comparison view. You can see the fellowship hall, the new sanctuary, its entry foyer. You can see in between the new entry and the fellowship hall entry, the covered walkway that we're proposing that would be placed right out there. And some devices that we've introduced to screen the mechanical equipment that we place in the new design. There's Max, our handy aerial photographer. All right, now let's take a closer look at the renovation plan and go inside.
Hello, church team. Let us review the inside of this beautiful addition to the church campus. So, I want to start off going from left to right, first identifying the adults wing off here to the left. Of course, we'll be sharing some space with the fellowship kitchen, but I probably won't have any complaints there. This fellowship hall is going to seat over 200 people, and it's going to have a commercially sized kitchen, which will service the fellowship hall and many events. And it's going to be a lot of cookies. The children's ministry is going to be in this wing over here of the church, and it's going to be between the fellowship hall and the sanctuary, but there's going to be a shaded covered walkway between the two. So this children's ministry is going to have an addition of classrooms and a small play area for recess. For an addition is the main foyer here, which is going to have entrances both on the north and the south side. It's going to be a very wide, 20-foot wide space. It's going to be very welcoming. Almost the size. While we're going over this big foyer area, we're also going to have a 500-person capacity sanctuary. Now, our current size of the sanctuary is this smaller box here with 2 bays and stage, choir space, and baptistry. And with the addition of 2 bays here on the left and right, almost doubling the current sanctuary size that we have. Not to mention that we will have additional space here on the mezzanine level. Now, what's also pretty awesome about this mezzanine level is that you have direct access to the baptistry, as well as changing rooms leading to the baptistry for the convenience of those being baptized and for the pastor. It'll certainly be a very functional space. So as we come down here to the second floor, you can see all of our seating as well as perimeterized storage. And there'll be plenty of space here for the worship team and the choir to participate in the worship service. So, I wonder what it's going to look like in this new worship service. Let's go take a look here. So, here's a view from a standard audience member looking towards the stage. You can see the worship team, performers, as well as all the lighting and visual effects up here at the top. And clear visual access to the baptistry. So a view from the worship team's perspective, you can see the wide sweeping space of the audience. You can see our 2 original bays, and we are also maintaining the original depth of the church as well. You can see the additional seating up here in the mezzanine, sound booth, and teleprompter for the worship team to keep along with all of the hymns and music. Now, the worship team isn't the only program that's going to be expanded here at the church. The current sanctuary is going to be turned into a generously sized fellowship hall of course, accompanied with a commercial kitchen as well. So I hope you enjoyed this review of the expansion of the church, and I hope that this creates a new visualization of what this new build out is going to be. Thank you.